Afternoon all to the second stream of the day here at Bendigo East 2026 State Champions Week. The women's fours action. We're up to the quarterfinals, round of 16 played this morning. Some tight games, a few games only just finished. quarters this afternoon. Semi and final will be played tomorrow. Good little game coming up. Eastern Rangers against Ballarat Highlands for the eastern side. ELLIE Johnston leading up. Liv Slade playing 2, Vicky Smith 3, and Jess Wallace skipping. For Ballarat, Donna Leeson, Jill Hopper, Debbie Gorin, and Sarah Braybrook skipping. This afternoon, we're playing 15 ends. Dead ends replayed. This is end uno. And Liv Cartwright is joining me. Morning, afternoon. What time of the day is it?
Good afternoon, Sammy.
Olivia.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
Bad luck earlier on. That looked like a good little game of bowls.
Yeah, it was. We had a really tight tussle. We played Lisa's crew and right down to the last end, last bowl once again. So she pipped us. But yeah, good game played in good spirits, sun shining, and what more could you want?
Yeah, perfect day for it. No wind to speak of. Green's just a nice. What was it out there? 15-ish?
Yeah, roughly.
It seemed any quicker than that.
Nice wide side as well, which was absolutely splendid. Both these teams have just come off B green as well, so they'll just be trying to find their speed as this does run a little quicker. And just get Sarah, remind her the camera.
People seem so offended when we tell them to ask them to step out of the way.
We're politely asking. It's so easy to do, like you focus so much on the game.
Yeah, because when you like as I was saying, you want to see the line of your teammates bowl coming in from behind the centre. Shot out.
Very good shot by Vicky.
He played up on A green earlier in the week in the mixed. Started well here. In fact, Easton to be holding 3.
Very handy start by the Eastern Rangers. Definitely been the first to adjust this end, that's for sure.
Maybe better pace here.
Well played.
Late turn.
Does enough. It'll trip you out, Sammy, but we've got 2 sets of orange bowls on the opposite sides.
Yeah, I noticed that after Deb's first one was coming down, actually.
So the viewers watching that last bowl was Debbie Gorins of Ballarat Highlands, and then the bowl to the right of the screen is ELLIE Johnston's from
Best bit
Eastern
is for
Ranges.
us, all the Eastern girls are from Luludale and have their Luludale stickers on by the look of it.
Quite early from Jess.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that actually. She didn't muck around with it.
No, but I don't mind that. You know,
I mean,
changing
Ballarat was
greens
back to 4.
and changing greens as well in 4 seconds. They do have back as well, so I like it.
Oh, good shot. Nearly flicked the jack actually for one down, but it's snuck into it. Good little spot, and they still hold it.
Is she going again?
I think that she's still got the next 2. She might.
I think so. Looks like the lineup's happening. She's backed it off a bit, but still hunting.
VICKI! Don't worry. You could have just told us it wasn't near it and stood there. More airtime.
Very apologetic.
No change, so Ballarat holding on to the 1. Cyril did well to add another. Ooh. Only flick the jack for 1 down again. Finds the gap, all good. Ballarat hold on to 1. Missed opportunity there for Eastern Ranges on the opening end, but still, plenty of lawn bowls to come. Busy afternoon here. We've got all the women's quarterfinals in action. We've got the cameras on the rink next door between Wimmera and Geelong. Ovens and Murray playing Mornington, and Gippsland against Sandbelt. All those scores, well, what are they? They're all just starting their first end at the moment. Men's pairs is also kicking off, round of 16, across A and B green. And the one that we're secretly or waiting for, or maybe not, men's singles final will be the last game played today. That will be streamed as well, so 3 streams today. There'll also be men's pairs quarterfinals on tonight as well.
ELLIE just wanting to back off 3 feet now. Track was all time.
Got a prediction as to who goes on to win this event? Still tough to pick. Evans and Murray could be a smoky.
Oh, you're asking a question.
Mm.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were making a statement. Look, I don't really know. I mean, I'm just looking through the teams now.
Whether this plays Evans and Murray or Mornington tomorrow morning, semi-final.
I don't know. I mean, with the form Lisa was in at Pick Open, I'd back her and her team. But then, like you said as well, this half of the draw, either of these on Stream Rink, O&M, look, I have no idea. I'm not calling this. Maybe ask me next game.
Shot by Deb, still room for this shot to be drawn. Vicky Smith down on the back end, got the oranges to sit.
Speed's all time.
Don't need to sit it when you've got the good speed. Nicely played.
One thing I do love about these skips in hindsight is they're both positive people too. So regardless if their team is getting on or not, or if they're struggling, they remain positive. I've played quite a lot of bowls against Sarah and Jess, as well as with Jess more than Sarah. And they're just really good people, really bubbly, really positive. So I'm sure as we see this game unfold as well, regardless of whatever way it does happen, they're always going to have a smile on their face, which is what you love.
Done it again.
Vicky started really well here. First two ends has been all over it. Speed wasn't too far.
Said someone yell like, get the jack OOB. Who says that?
Who said that?
I
just
think
heard
it was
that.
Joshy Rudd. It's like, if you get this, you get the jack OOB.
That's a god. I've
Just
only
works
heard
off the
that.
shelf for a counter. Nicely played for 3.
I've only heard that in golf terminology, like
What?
As in-
What's OOB in golf? Oh,
out of bounds. Yeah,
I thought it was something
There's
different.
some-
No one
no.
says OOB in bowls.
because there's like signs. I mean, at
Yeah.
my local coursing high, there's big OOBs. Not that that's where you want to be hitting.
Sarah Braybroook
Well played.
has
Very good shot.
sat the shot bowl. Does she fall in for 1?
Not that I was ever out of bounds, but you know, you couldn't miss the sign. So, but first time I've heard it in bowls terminology.
Just sticking with his backhand, trying to beat her own.
Is theirs on the run in too?
Just lost the speed. And Sarah comes up with the shot. Few down there.
Corrected really well there. Ballarat opting for a longer length.
Can be frustrating at times. Eastern Raiders would have thought they built two pretty good heads to start off with, and they haven't scored in the first two ends.
Yeah, that's the joys of this game. And sometimes, you know, we talk about playing too good of a head as well. So in some instances, you can build an amazing head and, yeah, they can convert and you played a good end, but at the end of the day, they managed to get the shot. Jill will just be looking to try and draw as close as she can here. Misses the front one, she's close. Speed was pretty good. Similar speed here. She got to navigate. She does. Makes that 2. See what Debbie can do here. Looking to add a third one, really apply that pressure. Don't mind the track.
Yeah, it made me do it. Just needs to sit.
Seems like both hands have that get back to the line feature.
Why did you guys just come? You guys were just on 5. Is that similar?
This side.
I feel like everyone was playing this hand on that last end that I saw going back this way.
Yeah, it was a bit tighter, probably blue line width, but the other hand swooped like really hard. So, I mean, well, besides the fact that the other hand was blocked off so he couldn't play.
Yeah.
But this rink definitely sees like there's consistent turn both hands.
He was not far away. Is it wide enough?
Oh, I don't know.
It's probably
It's
lacking
ducking.
speed as well. Okay, so the Eastern girls built ahead pretty good the opening two ends, just haven't quite jumped on here.
Find themselves 2 down.
Another one that's just getting caught up at the front. Back just to go back to the other end and then draw this. Next door, Haley O'Reilly skipping for the Geelong Fours team. Up against Anne Hodgett's team from Wimmera. Sorry. You didn't have anything to say there, did you?
No.
Didn't realise I left you on mute there for a couple minutes. My bad.
Having a conversation to myself. Full speed here. They will rip hard home.
That is theirs. Lee Wesley, ITO and paddler for this one, is signalled 3 blue.
Jess really doesn't have to change them a lot. She beats Sarah's. We'll get back to the jack from there. Oh,
Just needs the right speed now.
Yeah,
Jess
she's
Wallace.
inside Sarah's. And she draws the shot.
Thank you.
Good draw shot from Jess there. Gets Eastern Rangers on the board.
Yeah, Ballarat were holding 3. Just felt like there was still too much room for person of Jess's ability. Makes it look very easy.
That she did. I don't know. I mean, based on Tuesday when I played down in Green Bean, it was a touch slower as well. So moving up here, they're just trying to find their rhythm, find their speed, their range a bit more. This is probably the nicest day we've had so far.
I'm happy.
Oh, I'm not complaining either. Jumper was off this morning to play in, that's for sure. Good day for some washing.
Probably. no wind, which is obviously ideal for those that are out there playing. The afternoons, it's had a tendency to pick up. Lee, yes. Men's state singles final later on this afternoon between Brett Marnie and Brad Pavey will be live streamed.
A cracker that would be.
Yeah, should be kicking off around 4 o'clock. Maybe a little bit earlier. Just depends. We've got men's pairs 2 and walk 15 ends. It only takes a game or two that a few deadies and it can drag on.
Especially Pidge's out there playing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is he out there playing the pairs as well?
Yep.
Fair shot here from Jill. Gets a little touch of the jack. Corrected her speed perfectly. Actually held on a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
Good try from Jill, gets another second.
Don't mind this one coming in now. Well played by Vicky.
Well, she played 2 great backhand draws the first time in this direction. Draws another here, so 2 to Eastern Rangers. Deb Gorin's going to play forehand, looking to sit those bowls.
She does draw a toucher as well. It's an added bonus, but she will score a multiple. Well played.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
a very good draw shot. Found the centre line. Does she have the speed?
Yeah, she's trying to turn it off the jack. What an effort.
Another one in there.
Yeah, next 3, it's tricky, especially Ballarat have all these sort of bowls sort of just a couple foot down the line in good catching spots. If the shot bowl goes through the jack.
Debbie looking to repeat the last, but she also doesn't want to open it up either. It's probably sitting pretty good for Ballarat.
Yeah, this is tricky because she can't really get the bowl out clean with any like speed. And if she's trying to sort of lay it down, the pace to play that potentially brings danger into turning the orange through the jack.
I would say that the white is the white jack high to the orange as well. Like there's not even an angle for her to try and get it off clean.
Unless she worked off the the last one on the forehand, the front orange.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a straightener.
Depends how extravagant you want to be. I think they were just discussing like she doesn't want it just in that yard area because there is that multiple of Ballarat's bowls. So it wouldn't surprise me if it is more than that. get back to the...
Next best here is sitting in the pack.
Pick up Geelong.
Now I wonder if...
Yeah, I mean, she's probably under that if she was trying to draw it off.
Look, early days, you just try and grow the bowl if you get it. Kills. Did they look from that angle? I mean, she started the game off with 2 drives.
That angle's annoying me because from behind the head it looks like you can clip it off clean on the forehand.
I know, doesn't
That's
it?
the right, and then I see that and think that's not possible.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it can go. Yeah, it can go.
Yeah, she's looking at it.
The other thing is if she yeah.
Yeah.
She middles it through the jack and it locks in enough with that. Who's that? Is that that's Jill's bowl back there
Jill and Donna's.
near the line.
Just depends which one of
Gets
those
out to the
orange.
left then.
Well, they're both Ellie's orange ones.
Yeah.
And I think if she does hit it quick enough, if it was to jam, almost it's got to move as well. Like whether it comes forward, goes sideways. At worst, I can see if they're playing that yard over, they drop a 3 at worst that I can see. But I think you said there was no wind. The wind is slowly picking up, Sammy. That's your fault. I don't know. She's leaving us guessing. Just going forehand.
She's just trying to turn it off the jack.
There was that danger we talked about. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's gone enough for it still to be just 1.
Sarah gets last bowl, so try and draw forehand around the pack to add in.
Indication is still 1. So 1 to 1.
Okay.
Not a bad result in the hindsight of things. She played it pretty good as well to get that result without being a multiple down. Trusty measure will come out.
Eastern Rangers again build up nicely.
2.
Ballarat had 1 in 3, but end up picking up 2. Lead 4-1 after the first 4 ends. Women's 4's quarterfinal action. Plenty of other games going on. Men's pairs getting underway this afternoon. Round of 16 games. Riley Boxall and Jack Cassidy 5-0 after the first 4 ends. They're playing Stewie McNeil, Scotty Witterson from the Ovens and Murray. Craig Mills and Brett Marnie 5-1 up after 3 against Pete Campbell and Matthew Robertson.
Handy starter by both leads. Donna's not far away.
Lovely, Donna. Good.
Keep it over. That's a shot, mate.
Yeah, great starter, buddy. Great starter.
Speed, Tim and Jack now, mate. That's it. Keep the ball, Ellie.
Through here, Jill. That far off.
Hilly.
For those following scores in the men's pairs between West Coast and Sandbelt. No, not a mistake on the opening end. Resting touch of each. No score end. Steve Tully and Betsy picked up a 4 and end 2. Nicely played from Jill. Turns theirs in, makes it 2.
Speed's not far away.
Yeah, nice little draw, Jill.
They're really, I'm going to harp on the fact they're really finding that swooping of the green now, but come next week as well, they will be flying and wide.
Just needs to sneak past the front orange.
Yeah, good effort, mate.
No change.
Like this track.
Shot.
Well played, Liv.
Yep, you're playing similar, Deb. Little trail of the kitty's awesome.
Must be in the name. Kidding, Liv is an absolute legend of a human being and a bowler as well.
Must be in the name. That's why there's no Sams that are good at bowls. Is that how it goes? I cannot think of anyone.
Stay there, mate. I'd rather we trail it first, so confident draw.
Something else in there. Try and little touch out, change the angles.
Played it very well, Spitz. What an awesome bowl. Love it.
Good areas there. Really sets it up.
Yeah, a couple feet off now. Draw it in. Keep the blue frame.
Yeah, correct. Righto, Glenda.
Yes, bitch.
Track again. Really trusting that turn.
Oh, it was just a tiny bit over to
Get back in time, but
get down. Yeah.
nonetheless, Eastern Rangers find themselves holding the shot on the crossover.
Balls now.
What can Sarah do? She's just turning Ducking under.
My goodness,
Really
it looked
like-
like it was going to get a shelf off the front bowl or two.
Really like that speed though for the shot. Does finish in an alright position as well.
Drawing in gently, make sure you take your grass.
Will just be looking to capitalise, try and take the shot away. She's done that pretty well. Gets a little touch up.
Lovely shot. Gets 2 from it. Zero last bowl.
Try best to come through there. Yep. I reckon come through there with a bit of weight, check that well.
Yeah, I don't mind that. It is all them on the run in. Jack back as well. They score. You can see a really good shot from this camera angle. Thanks, Josh. See that track in there. It's trying to get back.
Nah, hell no. Don't apologise. I wouldn't.
Sarah's a very good etiquette bowler, that's for sure. Apologising straight away. Was in the area, but
Yeah, that was there on the way in. She was under that. She's going to make a few.
I have noticed that playing weight, they turn really quick as well. So I was surprised to not see that one go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I mean, I had a few ends here last night rolling as well. Even like quick weight on Rink 4, especially. I mean, I haven't played them this end of the green, so
Yeah.
I can't really say. But whether it was just the rink or I don't know, letting them go not fast enough, too fast, I have no idea. But they were doing some weird things, that's for sure. It was indicated very early she didn't like it, so once again Ballarat grab a 2, extend their lead.
Yeah, you could look at the scoreboard and think slow start, but it's been pretty even. I reckon Eastern did this in their morning game as well in the round of 16 against the Murray Mallee team. What were they? Yeah, they were 7-3 down after 6 and then 9-5 down after 9 and won the last 6 cents of the game to win 13 shots to 9.
Wow.
We had a good start. Other women's quarterfinal scores. Geelong, led by Hayley O'Reilly, lead 13-1 after 4 ends. That's good. Well, good for Geelong, not too good for Wimmera. Sandbelt 11. Gippsland yet to score after the first 4 ends. And Zamari against Mornington have just got underway. Mornington winning the first 10 with a 2. Great shots by Donna.
Feels not far away here. One roll, very good shot.
You're pretty much scoring. You land good as you get the shot. You probably just want to lose a metre away. Come on, Ange. Just a bit of both. Run. Right, Bob. Okay, buddy.
Gotta go. Only 3 feet. Yep. Very nice, Liv.
Yep. You got it this time, mate.
Oh, what an
The
effort,
joke is
mate.
set is good, Dad. What do I need for you, buddy? 1 yard. Thank you. I'll call the shot.
You got it, Liz. Switch off.
All right, Vicky, you've started off really well. What can you do here?
Been going really good back towards the clubhouse. Playing everything on this backhand side.
How much more, sir? A metre. Yeah, better track, mate.
Looks like better speed. It's gonna rip. Does enough. Does look really nice though for Vicky just to come in. Just hit the bowls, trail the jack.
I think she'll try and take it off and just try and play nicer sort of speed just on the draw.
Probably done enough for second.
Oh.
Yes.
It
no,
was.
Maybe. Indication.
Lead right.
2.
No, still 2. Oh, Sarah will still be trying to play this first. Touch it down the line to their own.
Try and
Move
get
the
rid of
orange is
shelf.
okay. Yeah.
Sitting vulnerable. That's where they come from. All right, Jess, what can you master here? Clears the front one of Sarah's. She's in good area. It's the right area. She chucked it out.
Your line's terrific.
She added speed.
No change just yet. Ballarat have picked up 2s on ends 4 and 5. Holding another 2, yes.
She won't have to change a lot here for this shot. She manages to sit the bowl. Not far. Wants to hold on. Just overcorrected. We're getting confirmation with the trusty tape once again. Oh, end at chalk, look at that.
That is good. Come prepared.
That's it.
Oh, no, minus points for the tape.
Two? I think he will just double check.
Oh my God, any chance of a string tape? What is going on here? Oh, it is, it is. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. False alarm.
Oh, umpire.
That was always coming. Did you? Was that you?
Yeah. I like it.
All right, what's happening on the rink next door? Nothing there. What are they doing? The rink next door? Rink next door? Oh, here we go. Split screen. Right now, it is 13-2. Away for the Geelong 4. Mia O'Reilly, Maddie Jacobs, Maya Reese and Haley O'Reilly teaming up against Ellen Werry, Glenda Cameron, Amy and Ange Hodgetts. Not sure. Nah, the pinks are away here. So when we're holding potentially 3, I think the wing bolt, sort of a shadow covering up one of them. This will be 2, by the way. No, it won't. Really? Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
2.
Sorry, Lee had the 2 paddles, but I saw the white bowl go out of the head first.
Yeah, I saw the white one move too.
All right, so same result, different ends. 8-1 after the first 6. Another couple to Wimmer up on the rink next door in the other quarterfinal.
Ballarat once again extending their lead. 8-1 now. That is the track out there on this ditch side. Well, it's not really a ditch rink, but it is closest to our side. Ellie just wanting to really correct here and apply that pressure. Take these chances when you can. She's not far away, that's for sure. She has corrected really well. Very good shot. Very, very good.
Oh, and just turns it onto the jack.
This is all your fault. You said there's no wind.
It wasn't.
Yeah, but that's like rookie mistake. You never say that.
Good area again.
Very good shots.
Gonna get all the way to it.
Very good shot. It's one of those good shots, but it no doubt looks very good at the other end for the opposition.
Yeah, it's sort of tricky for them because they've got nothing in their head, but it's all there to be played to.
Oh, she's pointed it pretty well. She's giving it her all.
That's the issue. You sort of force yourself to be there because of what the target is, but it sails through. Gives Vicky room to just keep drawing. Oh, what have we got here? A bit of a wayward bolt.
It's all happening. Trying to change it up, just slip past. She's done it pretty well.
Oh, yeah, just piling them in now. That's good.
Probably traps the jack in there, but it does widen the target a lot more.
I want you to play more aggressive at it.
There you go. You can see that wall of poles. More aggressive is the call. What can you do, Debbie? Intention was there.
There's no danger. You just keep drawing in.
Yeah, well, Vicky's first one that she managed to squeeze it enough does trap the jack.
I mean, you're not fattening the target by drawing backhand. She only has to really be past what's Ballarat's closest, probably the front.
Yeah, I'd say so. Spread that really
Let's
well.
live, and that'll be 5 on the crossover.
It's probably, well, another end that we haven't seen in a little while. Sarah's been back under pressure this end. Any speed, she changes it, that's for sure. So far away. Interesting. I actually thought that was going to move more than it did. Well,
I don't know, I feel like on that hand I've seen a few this week, especially down this end of the green hold off.
yeah, right.
So, I think you can leave 5 paddles, so if Jess draws in for a 6th. That'll be fun for him.
Fingers out.
Well, they haven't been far away. To be 8-1 down after 6 is pretty stiff, I think, and they are a small chance here of getting them all back on one end.
There's like, it's just that persistence. Like, yeah, you are 8-1 down, but also you have been roundabout. You've been building the heads.
That's in. Massive bowl here, 6 down. Sarah Braybrook. Oh, it's wide again, I think. Liv.
It started off on track and just drifted.
Yeah, that's what they do. I recall seeing too many 7s on live stream this week. Jess, it's very wide. Speed was perfect. They're all in.
Is that is a 7.
7 ends played. It's 5 ends 1 to 2. 8 all. Oh wow.
Now the real fun starts.
Yeah. Hook the girls up with one of these bowls bumpers, you reckon, improve their speed and accuracy on the runners.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
No, I need to as well.
No, I
like-
was talking about the team that's done a 7. Whoops.
No,
Rude.
but also, like, that's really interesting that they didn't turn as much as I thought they would.
They drift on that
Because-
end. We know this.
Oh, I don't. You do, but I didn't. After that end, I do now. So I'll store that in my knowledge bank. I must admit, though, after practicing last night, I had to go home and scrub my bowls because they had black marks
What?
on it. So I did. Yeah, so maybe I need to invest in a bowls bumper so then I save my bowls.
And the women's quarterfinal scores, Sandbelt 14-0 after 6 ends against Gippsland. Geelong next door, they're 13-4 up against Wimmera, although Wimmera have just picked up a 2, so back to 13-6. They've played 7 ends as well. And the game that started a little later, Ovens and Murray 3 lead Mornington Peninsula 5-2 after 3 ends. We've got some men's pairs, round of 16 action. What are some games people may be most interested in without going through every scoreline? Max Rowley's teaming up with Joshy Rudd from the Geelong region. They lead John McKenzie and Dave Dawes 5-3 after 6. Mark Posler teaming up with Ben Hubbard from Yarra 4-3 after 6 as well. They're playing against Matty West and Glenn Scott from Murray Mallee. And Glenn Capuano and Mikey Pearce, last year's state triples winner. From Mornington Peninsula, Lee Clayton Holcomb and Chris Young, 5-4, 7 ends played.
Good bowls, buddy. 2 good bowls.
Very good shot by Liv.
Jill, it's only a very little end. Coming well here, Jill.
It's on a really good track.
Come on, buddy.
Some on the gap now.
Jill
Here's
Hopper
the
gets a little
jack.
piece of the jack down the line. Nicely done.
And again, Jill. Yep. Yeah, of course you will, mate.
His last one just slides on past, so Ballarat holding on to a few here.
First bit's good. Track is all time.
Vicky Smith gets all of it
Played.
and runs with it as well. Quite brilliant.
Here, Dirk, looking to beat this orange. Second shot. Legs this time, Ellen. Running it out. Changing your hand. Very good, Matt.
Good intention.
Very similar switch on. Little touch on you is great.
Two down, mate. I think really confident drawdown here. You got three. Three, sorry.
Vicky looking to add another one here. If she can, she wants to find her line as best as she can. Doesn't want to see anything jack high.
Just a draw, Deb. Couple of minutes off.
Tricky for Ballarat here to score.
Big one required from Debbie.
Hurry a bit, mate.
It's the track. How's the speed?
Sit it then. Yep.
One or two? One.
One red, so Vicky Smith's first bowl. They've had number 8 doing the job, sitting there. What's happening? You
There
getting
was
attacked?
some sort of bug.
Oh my god, yes.
An
It's
orange
outdoors,
black.
relax.
No,
Relax.
it's fine. It didn't eat me. As long as it's not a dangerous spider.
I think, I mean, sort of almost back chest in to draw close on the backhand, but Sarah's best chance might be up the middle trying to make contact. Get the ball through the jack. It's tricky to know where it goes after that. This back one's almost in that perfect catching position.
Yeah.
Just inside Donna's now. Where's the jack? Just here. Just.
What was that, like a couple metres over?
Watching this one.
They're asking it to run all the way, and it'll do that. In for 2.
Sarah coming to evaluate. Oh, you can see a little funnel up there. Does she go bigger? I don't know what the angles look like on that pack of bowls to the left. Of the
Yeah, you can almost
screen.
go quick.
Because they do have best back.
I don't know, you could play it either hand. I don't think they've really looked at that to get through the middle up near the 2 bowls. I think it's more around on the backhand, trying to get into the split, sort of work off the last one.
Sarah. She's playing with a little bit more intent.
Oh, it's more than I thought it was going to be. Just going to guts this in for another shot. Oh, I nudged the jack to the
Very
line. What's that done?
unfortunate. I don't know if it brings in the back one. Cleared that. She was somewhat in the scoring zone. Tell you what, right now I'm very jealous of all those people sitting in the sun.
Well, it's all gone south pretty quickly for BH. It's another big multiple. He's got about 4 or 5 paddles ready to go. Just, it turned the other one in. It just turned it through the jack slightly. Brought the oranges in. Oh, heck, 5.
Wow. Unfortunate there by Sarah. But in terms of Eastern Rangers, they are now on a roll. Generally speaking, when you do get a number, you want to try and back it up to the best of your ability, which they did. Taking the lead for the first time in the game.
Eight 1 down after 6. They've gone 7 and 5. Open up a 5-shot lead. Our winner will play the victor out of the Ovington Murray Mornington Peninsula quarterfinal. Am leading at 5-3. Just the 4 ends played. Geelong and Sandbelt look to be on a collision course in the other semi-final. Both well up. After 7 ends played, 8 ends played now.
Do see a shorter length here by Eastern Rangers, probably 24 metres, 23? 24, I'll lock it in. Very good changeover for just lacking.
2 feet out. You draw it there, Yeah, Liv. Pointed very nicely.
Good track here. It's the best one. We're looking to double up here.
Don't mind it at all. Shoot the ball, son.
Yep, draw, Jill, here. Here would be shot, my foot.
Around, Ellie. You beat these blocks really good. Covering down.
The shot's still to here, pal. Send it out to get to there. You get to my foot, Dev, you'll have shot.
Trying to draw in there. They find themselves 2 down.
Yeah, go on, Dev.
What can Debbie do?
Keep running.
Not far away.
Great ball, Debbie. Just down. Good.
Does enough for second.
Throw it around there. No, around there.
better speed here. And navigated, it was fine. Still holding one. Thanks to Liv Slade's first bowl.
Starting to look a bit challenging to get in there. Although Debbie beats her last, she is very close for shot.
Well, just needs to find a path to draw another one, probably backhand on the side of the orange, I'm thinking. Ballarat got the next one, maybe the next two, probably the next one.
Oh, she's opting for forehand.
Why is she going forehand? What am I missing?
Because it turns back really nicely. Well, she doesn't want to get caught on Vicky's wide one out there either. The fact that it's whipping, that is unfortunate.
That's why you don't play the forehand, because you can turn the opposition ball in.
Yeah, but it didn't affect the standings. It literally jammed on theirs. She
Guess
cleared it, was good.
the ball pops out. Now Ballarat are holding three.
Sam, that's why you're sitting here, not out there playing.
Yeah, made it better. Well done.
Still persisting on the forehand. It's the track.
Oh, flicks it down. Still okay. They're still holding.
You can, or the way's clear to draw here now. You can, it's all open if you want to draw.
Backing yourself to draw the shot.
Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. Good try.
Slides on through. Well, a rare single in this one. Needs to manage to pick up 3 ends in a row. Olivia, I'm jumping out for a little while.
Okay, have fun.
Josh is in the building. It's now 14-8 after 9 ends in the women's fours quarterfinal.
This Eastern Rangers sticking with that shorter length. Half a roll, yep.
I think it would just be throwing around there where it's not the catches. Now, do you want to come up and have a switch? I can't see a shot on the back end. Well, you play what you see on the forehand then. Yes, Ellie. How far short's Ellen's bowl? That far. You throwing just around that.
Good starter by Ellie.
They've got the catches. Come and have a look. Have a look and then you might see what I'm talking about. Go on, Amy. Great ball here.
Very good shots. ELLIE just ducking away with the last one.
Hello, Liv.
Hello, JT. How are you?
Good, thank you.
That's good.
So I just have to give him a few instructions. Make sure he stays on the ball.
As you would, make sure he's working hard, not hardly working.
It's usually the latter. How's this match going? I come over it before, and obviously the Eastern Ranger ladies were slightly behind, but geez, didn't the game swing?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, obviously early days. Ballarat jumped on top. There was a few big bowls played by Sarah back end, but they've managed to string the last three together. Eastern Rangers grouping their bowls. They weren't far away early. They had bowls in the area. It was just those obviously unbelievable conversions and changes of events that happened, but they've now found themselves 6 in front.
Any standout performances?
VICKI has been very consistent.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, from end one. Like I was saying, coming from B green as well to come first end, she had her weight, which was unbelievable. Really applying that pressure. And then the team, the last few ends have just combined really well to set up some pretty good heads for Jess just to be adding. Nonetheless, Ballarat Highlands as well have been playing very steady early days. Probably backed off a little bit the last couple of ends in that change of score line as well.
Vicky was abusing me again before the start of the match.
Oh, really?
Because I put her on the stream. She reckoned her and CJ the other day in the mixed pairs is like, come on, JT, da-da-da-da.
She's played a really good shot there. I was getting a bit worried. I was like, commentator's curse. Executed well again.
Deb just sliding past. Some scores from around the greens, Liv. The Geelong team's leading 15-6 up over Wimmera. Oh, it's actually 17-6 according to the scoreboard. Maybe I'll hit the refresh button. No, it hasn't come up yet. Sandbelt got away from Gippsland, 17-4. And the game that started a little bit later, Ovens and Murray Mornington Peninsula, 6-3 in favour Ovens and Murray.
Jess is just sliding past.
Have we had any issues with the ladies? Yeah, no, that's all right. She picked up on it.
Only Sarah very early. Vicky had a little one, maybe N2, but very apologetic. But no, they've been really good.
Sorry, Sam. Or just draw another one. Well done, Lisa. Oh, short again.
I think they're now just evaluating. They are holding a couple, figuring out where their scoring options are for Ballarat if weight was to be played.
They seem to be a little bit split up, don't they?
Yeah, the back orange on the centre line is Debbie's, I
Gorin's,
believe.
yeah. Because there's two, obviously, sets of orange bowls
There
out there,
is,
and you've got to make
yep.
sure you can see which one's which with the stickers.
I think that's what they were playing. We saw Jess put her foot earlier, somewhat in the zone.
Looks like she's going to try and dead draw it still. That hand is a slightly wider hand, Liv, so it's the one that can get down.
Yeah, I've been able to analyse it a bit. Like both hands are getting that turn now as well.
Oh,
So
okay. Well, we have moved a fraction across the day
Yeah.
with the 7th rink being included for the final this afternoon.
backing yourself to draw the shot regardless.
It's all down to good speed. Just probably rolled on a fraction too far, I reckon.
Slipping past.
2 go out. Three.
Another end in favour of Eastern Rangers. I found himself on a little bit of a roll.
Well,
Pretty nice.
4 ends in a row.
Yeah.
Like it's going in waves. Like the Ballarat Highlands team won 5 out of the first 6 ends, and now the Eastern Rangers rinks won 4 in a row. But I mean, it's also the 7 and 5 that adds to it as well.
Yeah, yep. That's always, I mean, benefit is they've got 5 ends left and it is 4s, so give yourself the best possible chance to try and score some numbers back, but not the ideal position you want to be finding yourself in.
Some men's pair scores from around the 2 greens. The Shrewsbury pairing 5, trailing Gippsland 7. Close one between Wimmera and Mornington Peninsula. 7-6 in favour of Mornington Peninsula. Yarra 6 leading Murray Mallee 3. Geelong 11 leading Goulburn Murray 3. Sandbelt 10 leading West Coast 2. Funny enough, I reckon the score was around the wrong way over there when I was over before.
Really?
Yeah, on the scoreboard. So
Yep.
Northern Gateway 9, Ovens and Murray 8. Metro West 11, BCG 5. And Ballarat Highlands 8 leading Eastern Rangers 5. Looks like Hayley Riley's continuing a good form from the Vic
Yes, I've
Open.
been hearing a lot of Hayley.
Yeah, good bowl, Liv Slade.
Well played by Liv.
It's like she's using a big ring on the inside and then a much larger ring again. And me and Sam were talking about this yesterday. I've started noticing these lot larger or wider rings. That's so that because all the new big logos now, it's not covering the big logos up.
Gotcha, yeah. I played Live in the Indoors a few weeks ago and it tripped me out so much. I was like, I would be scared I'd do a wrong bias because...
Surely you still want to put the dot on
Yeah.
the inside. That's so much easier, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and it had me like tripped out. I was like, which one is your
See, if you
little,
look at that.
which one's your big? Yeah,
Who cares? She's bowling good.
I know. Two absolute rippers. I know, I had to just remember. But it's the same. ELLIE uses, I think, the big stickers on the inside, but no outside.
I've got a guy at my club who uses the same size sticker on both sides.
That would trip me out. I need to make things very easy. Well played by Jill. Very unfortunate to fall out. No, I need to make things so simple. Little dot, ring.
I'm with you.
Distinctive, opposites. I don't need any help trying to bowl a wrong bias, that's for sure.
Intentional protection there? I didn't see the call or hear the call.
No, I don't think it
Oh,
was.
well, these things happen sometimes. Still won't go.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a bad area to miss, that's for sure. I think, you know, just slipping past was the call. When you've got two on it, something past is definitely not going to go astray.
Spot on.
Come on, buddy. Debbie Gorin.
Well played by Debbie.
Yeah, great bowl. That was a big thud whoever drove that one. Was that Dawsey? Was.
I think so. I don't know. Do you get the jack as well? I can see the black mark. I don't know if there's touch spray on it.
And no, we don't have a replay of it.
Sorry, viewers.
Just Gorin this way, Dad.
This is really off topic, but I'm very jealous of people sitting in the sun eating ice cream over there.
Ice cream?
It looks like an ice cream to me, a drumstick.
You're right, I see it myself.
Might need to get one after this. Vicky's first bowl now that she missed pass is probably in a pretty good home if they were to play attacking.
Spot on. Well, I still think you could potentially try and get the orange through without touching the jack. I think there's an angle there that could work.
Absolutely. Forehand.
Jess is not playing that anyway.
Backing herself to try and get under Vicky's. Back to the jack.
Doesn't seem far away.
Mighty attempt.
What am I missing, Liv?
Oh, I think, Mal, I love you loads, but I think she's just rolling the jack out of bounds.
Again?
Oh, no.
So, I actually give her a little bit of coaching the other day on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She reckons...
So it's your fault then?
Well, no, because she's developed this yip she's got now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the jack.
Oh, interesting.
And I just figured, watching her, she just wasn't quite letting the jack as low as she does with the bowl, and so because
Yeah.
she was slightly array at a height, it was veering off.
Yeah.
Now she might be overthinking it a bit. Well, bowl
Yeah.
Jess Wallace. She's got no issues getting the bowl away good.
No. Well, in our first game this morning, she didn't roll one out of bounds during play.
Close day, wasn't
but
it?
it was close. But in the roll up, she threw it out. Luckily, it was only a roll up. But
We'll have to take her out and get a bucket of jacks and get her to keep rolling them after today's play. How is Sarah going here? She's not far away. Oh, that's probably
very unfortunate.
worse, unfortunately.
I think it's
2 at least, if not.
Yeah.
The white one of Vicky's is probably in the counties. Oh, they're not
Yeah.
naturally kicking it out straight away, are they?
No, and I reckon, unfortunately, the one of Liv's, I think, just sneaks into. Two, three it is.
Yeah, it's another it's 5 ends in a row. Who would have thunk it?
No, not me.
20 to 8, and it's 11 ends.
Ballarat, if they want to try and keep their chances alive, ideally need to score this end a multiple at best.
Yes, that score has ticked along even more. Geelong 22, over 6 for Wimmera after 10 ends. That's 16 shots, so Wimmera better start scoring and quickly in that game. There's actually kind of 3 matches really one-sided in this quarterfinal.
Yeah, there is, true.
Sandbelt ladies are 21-4 up, so they're 17 up with 5 to go. Over Gippsland. The only close one's the one that started later, the Mornington Peninsula ladies versus Ovens and Murray.
It's start by Donna. Yeah, they are.
6 all on 6.
Yeah, so 4-5 ends behind as well.
Yes.
What are we, halfway through State Champs Week? Is it halfway?
It's day
What are
5 of 8 days. 8 days.
So,
Started Tuesday, finished Wednesday, so ticked into the second half, Liv. And you got another event to go, the women's pairs.
I do. I have one left. Unlucky last attempt. So hopefully the sun's still shining on Monday.
Well, you've won so much lately. Do you need to win anymore?
I mean,
Of course,
it would be
of course you do.
nice. It would be nice, but also, I was talking with you earlier, but I think it's such a, we're April, and to have achieved this much already in 4 months, I think I've been able to kind of have a few weeks just to relax and just to reflect that little bit more. And yeah, I don't think I've gotten over it. It fully hasn't sunk in, whether it ever will, but yeah, what goes up must, come down, unfortunately. But you know, it is only April, so I do have a few more events coming up throughout the year. So we go back to the, I won't call it the drawing board, but back to the routines, back to the training schedules, back to adult living and everyday life. So while you do try and achieve ultimate success wherever and anywhere you possibly can, I think recognising as well that I've just had an incredible feat. So riding that wave too, and anything in these next few months is a bonus. And then we rest and recharge and go again for AO, which hopefully can have some good performances there and try to go one better than last year. But we'll see what happens.
You have had success up there though already in the past.
Yeah. Which is nice.
Yeah, of course.
So hopefully get sunshine there too. But it's crazy to think that June's only a couple months away. Do you head up to the AO?
Nah, I'm
No, I
retired
didn't
from
think
that
you
live.
do. Well, I don't know. You might go up for a holiday or something.
We were actually on the Gold Coast the same time the area was on last year, but I was
Right.
going to theme parks with my kids.
I love that.
And then I went,
You're never too old for theme parks.
never, no. And I've actually think I've got my kids converted to being roller coaster riders, so which is good.
How old are they now?
7 and 4.
Wow, it's
The
crazy.
7-year-old was only allowed on one type of roller coaster,
Yeah.
but he rode it like 20 times. And then the 4-year-old was allowed on that one with us as well.
I love that.
Yeah. And they're already looking up, oh, Dad, when we go next, I think both of us can do this one by ourselves now.
Measure
So.
the heights. I've got to grow this much to qualify. All fun and games are the fun types of being a parent, adventures,
Yes.
being a child again.
I can really embrace being a child again.
I know, it's great. I mean, not long out of my childhood too, but working with kids, it's so great when you get to paint and do crafts and have dance parties every day. It's pretty cool.
They're holding 3 or 4 again here. I reckon Eastern Rangers live.
Ballarat are really,
Deb needs a good bowl here.
look, they're clearly up for a challenge because they're making it very challenging for themselves.
What's Lee Wesley got? 3 paddles. 3 it is.
This is where it starts getting dangerous too from Ballarat's perspective. You are trying to keep yourself in the game, trying to score multiples, but at the end of the day, there are still plenty of gaps, and if you are a multiple down, that score can keep increasing. Jess adds another one.
Yes.
I think at this stage of the game, you've got to try and get that jack moving down the line. If not, back to Donna's. Bit of a 2-ball play happening.
I just heard Lisa go, that was better, Mel.
Yep, Mel's redeemed herself. Yes, Mel, brilliant. Sarah.
I'll be honest, and Mel's going to hate me for this, but I don't know how you can get the yips for the jack and just run straight. Just let it go down the line. But
Yeah. But
Sarah
it's the same
Braybroook.
thing as a drive, though. You need to get one thing right, your line. Oh, mate, it sounds so simple. So simple.
I feel like the jack part's easier because the drive you still got a bice on the bowl though,
do,
so it can
yeah.
move a little bit, you know. Right, big chance. Sarah Braybroook, great bowl.
Was a
Draw a
great
shot,
bowl.
touch a little bit. To me, Jess just looks to land it on it. Well, you can land it either way, but land it
Yeah.
forehand, backhand, set it out of the head.
Any contact, they are both theirs coming in as well.
Have you ever played in the same state rink as Jess?
Yes, I have.
There you go.
So
I was just curious whether you knew her
I-
tendencies, whether she likes playing a certain hand or whatever.
I
You know.
led for Lisa, and she played
3.
3, I think. Feels like a lifetime ago.
I'm surprised she was short. You know, she had every chance there.
But almost in a way, if she did play a good shot, did squeeze the jack out too through the angle, it does leave Sarah with a chance to make a multiple.
I suppose 1 down's not the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world. You know, you're 11 up with 3 to play.
Not far away. Don't mind this track.
Just got to repeat it first. She's not far
Pass the
from doing
front
that.
one.
Oh, one it is, the Ballarat team. So they stopped that run of 5 ends in a row.
They do. And we'll see a change of lengths as well.
You would have thought so.
Long was the call. Which is what they were playing early days as well, where they were scoring.
Do you have a go-to when you're playing, or is it just something you'd summarise or quickly assess during roll-up? In terms of
Length
gameplay,
shots?
yeah, just probably more length, and then just a generalised game plan. Because I feel like game plans are good, and you've got to have something in your head that you're going to intend to do. But does the game plan change? Does it change based on the conditions? Does it change based on who you're playing potentially? If you know a little bit about them.
Yeah, absolutely. My tendency is just, in the roll-up, just to try and evaluate what the hands are doing, which is the kind of hand, the speed of the green, obviously. And I'm one to just, I'm a very go with the flow person, so I like to use the first few ends just to find my rhythm, kind of judge the opposition as well, like their tendencies too. So recently it has been a T to T or a longer length. In the past, it's quite funny because I used to be short. Short was my go-to, so it's funny how the whole circle of life has happened. But yeah, and then I tend to just back that, try and nail that first bowl, try and get the grouping happening, consistency, and I'd rather draw than drive. Being a leader in my past time, or even, still now as well, but I back myself to draw the absolute rather than smack it. But that also does come in waves too. Some days I'm like, yep, my drives are good, as does all of us. When they're on, and when they're off, they are off. So well played by ELLIE there. So it does vary, but I like to say just a draw on a longer length.
Yep.
And then, yeah, game tactics and things really just depend on me, but also opposition or weather as well. Like, are we judging them or judging us is kind of what goes through my head. And generally speaking, it's like stick to what you know.
Yep.
Most times seem to work. If not, then we get the drawing board out and we create a different picture.
Nice. The long end hasn't really worked well for Ballarat Highlands so far this end.
No, ELLIE's really nailed her first 2. ball required here.
Wimmera Rink's picked up, I reckon, a couple and then a 4. So that's 9 with 3. They're still in control, Geelong, but it's definitely got a little
Still
closer on that Rink
chances.
next door. Deb's got to just hang on the edge there, or just before the edge.
I mean, while the gap, you know, why we said there are 3 pretty one-sided matches, if there's a chance, I think most teams, if, you know, you're out here battling, clearly you've got that competitive nature about you, but if there's a chance, they'll be out there giving it their all, that's for sure.
I don't know many people who decide to call it quits prior to being mathematically impossible, you know.
Yeah.
I have seen it, but it's something that I'd argue it shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you mathematically can win, you try, I reckon.
Absolutely. Give it your all. What's the worst that can happen? So,
You get beat by more.
yeah,
yes.
but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
are you going to hang your hat and say, look, I'm done? Or are you going to go, look, I'm not going to go down without a fight. I'm going to give it my all. And you never know. Something can happen.
Deb, not bad. We'll definitely cut 1, 2 out, I reckon.
Yeah, it doesn't offer a third shot.
Mm-hmm. Vicky Smith. Oh, I thought she was going to land the orange and flop back
I
in.
thought she had something.
That won't stop Jess being positive on the draw because she happens to touch it 6 inches. She'll bring
Absolutely.
the 2 next ones in.
Makes it challenging for Sarah as well.
You see playing on there with a little bit of weight, we've got to catch you back.
I don't know that track.
Not far away, Liv.
Well played.
Great ball, Sarah.
Just evaluating their options.
Try that again or just dead draw?
Depends what, you know, path they want to go down. Are they just going to try and keep building their head and limit the possibility of a number? They want to try and make the number. I think Jess is opting for a backhand. Ground lives. Not far. It's going to be a speed.
Another one in that sort of catching pin area. Oh, I still love the forehand, Liv. We've got a mark on our screen there, but
I know, it's been like, I've looked at it all game.
like you could get the bowl clean and or get a little bit of jack movement,
Yeah.
and you can't go any worse off. You got the next 1, 2, 3, sort of 5 behind it.
Yeah. She did play just first end 2 drives as well, going this way. So, be interesting to see where Sarah ends this one.
It's not in the way, that's for sure. And maybe if anything takes the backhand away now a little bit. Again, get 11 up with 3 to play. You drop 1, you're 10 up with 2. You're still.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I'd probably try and get the match now and
Yeah.
shake hands and walk off and have a beer,
Yeah.
you know, so. What do you reckon, Josh? He reckons that's a good idea too, you know?
Yeah. Don't blame him.
1.
Chances are still there.
Well, it's mathematically possible.
That's it.
10 the difference. 2 to play. Not getting any love in the chat. No one's talking to us at all.
No, it's been very quiet this game.
Are they all? Well, it is Saturday, which means races are on, Liv. So, I mean, if
is it?
I wasn't
I
here
don't know.
commentating, I'd be watching the races.
I
I
don't
might be
know,
still
I'm not
secretly watching the races when the right race comes on, you know.
I don't really, yeah, race, cool. Go, run, horse. I don't know. I don't really,
Gamble
race
responsibly,
person.
everybody.
That's it. Or don't gamble at all. Save your money. Yeah, no, I have no idea about that. So all I know is it is, well, footy netball has started today, I think.
Oh, it has
too,
it all
or,
around the shop. My oldest played under 10s this morning.
Yep.
He got flogged, I hear.
Oh.
He wasn't happy about it.
Oh, no.
But that's... You learn lessons in life by being
That's
beaten in
it.
sport, you know.
100%. You know, you learn, you evaluate what you need to do to be better. Clearly, he's very competitive like you.
Yes, he is.
Very good starters.
Some matches in the pairs. I'll give you a score update. Ballarat Highlands leading Eastern Rangers 9-7 in the men's pairs. The marathon man, Pidge Mahoney. Marnie. So I said Mahoney then. It's Marnie. He's 12-6 up over Matty Robinson and BCG. So he'll be back at here regardless, and he's causing havoc with my schedule too. Northern Gateway 15 leading Ovens and Murray 8. Sandbelt 11 leading West Coast 6. Geelong 13 leading Goulburn Murray 5. Yarra 7 leading Murray Mallee 5. Wimmera 8 leading Mornington Peninsula 7. Gippsland 8 leading Shisleki 5. They only played 8. They're a long way behind everybody else at Rink.
Yeah, wow. Jill will just be looking to beat hers, ideally on the quicker side. Give themselves a chance to score a multiple. Obviously, up and back to be played. 10 the difference.
There we go. Got some love now in the comments. Jenny Lasser from Ocean Grove said, "We're not alone. Love the commentary, Liv and JT." Sarah Roger watching on YouTube, so no comments, but really enjoying the commentary, especially Liv.
Oh, thanks.
What about me? Everyone's sick of me.
Well, they'll probably be sick of me soon too.
Schedule's not going too bad. Like, we're obviously going to have the men's singles final start shortly. Play it here on Rink 7. Reckon you won a final on Rink 7 one day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you were beside me.
That's right.
Yeah.
When was that? 2023 against Nicole McKenzie?
I couldn't remember who it was against. There you go.
Singles final, yeah.
Yeah. Afternoon, Casper. Hope you're well. Yeah, so Rink 7, nothing wrong with that rink.
Nope.
We've kept it free this week, but now at the right time we're using it. So as Vicky Smith comes down and draws shot.
Very well played. Gotta craft something now. Here we go.
Well, they need, what, 2 at least to force another end, don't they? Sandbelt ladies are the first team into the semi-final. 24-4, the score on the scoreboard. Very formidable team, as you would know, facing them this morning.
Absolutely.
And Debbie Gorin's on the run here with a bit of a runner.
She's not far away, JT.
She could get the edge. Oh, I was going to say she could get the edge of it.
Bloody attempt.
Yeah, so we'll play the men's singles on 7, and we will play 3 men's quarterfinals, unless something happens between them, Metro West BCG match.
And then obviously that catch up
In the
game
morning. Yep.
Yep.
So the men's semis, and if Pidge continues to win in the pairs, yeah.
Is he in anything else?
No.
No.
Okay. Then we've got the Mike Pearce situation. He's in the champions,
Right.
which starts tomorrow too.
Right. And he's in the pairs.
Yes, he's playing Chris Young as we speak.
Oh, it's all happening, isn't it? Someone's got to cause a bit of havoc for you guys.
Well, it was all good till basically late yesterday. I'm like, and Mike Pearce has just hit the front 9-8 up over Wimmera. So we're 12 up next door with 2 to play. Right, Sarah's having a run.
Based on Debbie's, I don't think she's far away. Surely
Oh,
not.
wow. Paint thinner?
That actually was wider. I thought it started wider too. Get bigger stickers.
Amy Hodgetts is running over on that rink over there. Oh, she got a result too out of that.
Trying to kill it. Oh, score a 2 for it still to be mathematical.
Probably going to be hard, the pace she plays for weight, to kill it.
Yeah. And Vicky's 2 back bowls. She's gone quicker.
She is close.
Sarah.
Oh, she got a little bit of movement,
Oh, she
made
got
one. One it is. So that concludes our match. The Eastern Rangers team defeats Ballarat Highlands 20-11. And we played only the 14 ends, Liv. Thank you to everyone for joining us. Thank you, Liv, for jumping on board. We really love you coming on and giving your expertise. Expertise? Yeah, that's right.
You want to call it that?
I'll call it whatever I want.
You do that. You do that.
Thank you to everyone at home who joins us. Thank you to Greater City Bendigo, who are our major partner. Big shout out to the Dandenong Club and Moama Bowling Club, our streaming partners. We'll be back reasonably shortly for the men's singles finals. Cheers, guys.
Thanks.